In our last demo, we had gotten to the point of showing the Hyrax work type selector for the 3 work types that we'd implemented so far. And again, we sort of we're noticing that as we add more and more to this list, this format of the list becomes unwieldy. So in the last day and a half of work over the holiday, what we've been doing is finishing out the addition of the remaining Tufts basic types, and then updating this as a drop-down work chooser. So that now looks like this. So when I choose to add a new work, rather than getting that radio button list, I have a drop-down here, and I get to choose individual work type to create. And then when I create the work, again, I get dropped into the metadata form. The next thing that we're working on is aligning the default Hyrax required fields, or updating the default Hyrax metadata, both required and optional, to match Tufts practice and what will need to be there for Fedora Migrate and represent what you have in Tufts Concerns. This is redoing some of the work that was in Tufts Concerns, but again, by virtue of doing it directly on top of Hyrax 2.0 or the alpha of Hyrax 2.0, what we're really looking to do is to try and prevent some of the upgrade challenges that we ran into when we were trying to bring this all forward from curation concerns. So we're trying to partition it off in a way that will make it much easier going forward to ensure that you keep the localizations that are specific to Tufts, but be able to inherit all of the changes that happen in the main application branch. So that's the key work that's going on right now. Key changes to date, all the work types are implemented, and we have that chooser. Going forward, Tom is working on setting up LDAP integration in Hyrax, which looks a little different than what we had previously. The other thing that we've decided to do is to implement the same ladle LDAP server in development environments as we do in our test and CI, continuous integration environments. That'll make the handoff between development and testing easier. That'll make the handoff between DCE and Tufts easier. Tom is also working on the drafting and publication workflow. I'm working on the rest of the analysis to get the rest of the metadata pieces to match Tufts that we saw in this form, so that this form looks more like this form. So again, we see all the same things that you would expect to see in the current application, and that we have the right required fields, which is not the case out of the box with Hyrax. And then Jamie will be working with me to implement all those metadata fields that are missing. And Jamie is also in the process of migrating the self-deposit functionality, so the ability to create a deposit type, assign an agreement, put in the text linking to the agreement, and the views for the various deposit type deposits. So those will layer onto Hyrax. So that's our update for today, and we'll hopefully have tomorrow we'll largely be looking at just additional metadata fields in the deposit forms. So thank you, and tune in tomorrow for more.